What's going on, guys? It's Helen here and welcome back to our Minecraft RMS Republic interior tutorial video. In this one we'll be now starting to build the boilers. In last one we marked out and built the walls and the case covering for the boilers. Now we're going to actually be starting to build them. We've got 3 small ones and 3 large ones to build. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. So what we are going to need, obviously, here are the boilers. Well, the small ones I've designed here. So what we're gonna need is some tough, polished tough stairs, polished tough wall, some black stone buttons, find them. Gonna need some grey carpet. We're going to need some redstone torches. Going to need some where are they? Some levers. Goodbye hooks, where are they? I'll have to search it out. There you are. Slab. Yes, we need tough slabs, polished tough slabs as well. Okay. What else do we need? I think that is it. So once when you got those selected blocks, we're gonna come over to the full compartment with the empty walls and nothing else in it. Obviously in the last one I didn't tell you the placements. Obviously we've got the ladders of each of these ladders in all the 4 corners, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then sorry, achy throat. Got 2 block gap, obviously that's including this bar 1, 2, and then a hole for the coal bunker, 2 block gap, hole, 2 block gap, hole, 2 block gap, hole. So that's like 4 holes on each side, and that's for both coal bunkers. Once when we obviously done that, so where after the first hole for the coal bunker, it's where the 2 block gap is on the second row of the 2 block gap. You're gonna come in 2, and then on the 3rd block you're going to build 3, and then you're gonna build 6 forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a 3x6 or 3x7, but that's obviously 7 including this block. It's like 6 in front of it, and then this is like 7, so it's like a 3, technically 3x7. And then in between that you're gonna have a 5 block gap, and then another 3x7, and then another 5 block gap, and then one final row of the 3x7. Now, next, we're gonna equip our polished tough slab. Let's start on the first one. We're gonna do 2 the slabs on each of these ends. Once when we've got that, we're gonna be building. Let me just check. We're gonna need to build the circle of the boilers, or the face of the boilers. And then 3. Okay. So you're going to place 1 tough block, and then 3, and then in 1, and then 3, and then out 3, in 1 diagonally. So you got something like this, and then you're just gonna connect them again and just repeat this all the way around until you've got yourself your shape of your boiler down. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, because these boilers are smaller, in the middle, you're gonna fill on this face. You're just gonna fill it completely blank because these are single-ended boilers. I'm gonna do the same for the other 2 smaller boilers, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, and one more. Okay, and then fill this last one in. I'll show you what to do next. Okay, we'll head over to the models. I have to actually put a hole in it just so I check. Right, okay, ooh. Okay, I think I get now. Alright, okay. So on the inside, oop, I'm gonna have to come around. So once on the face, the taste that I haven't built yet, but we will be doing after, I'm gonna place flooring here. If you guys know how boilers operate back in the 1900s, is that they would have coal at the bottom, and then they would have, if I can find it, I'd have to get the rods. lightning rods. These are going to act as the radiators that heat up. That when the coal heats up, it heats these radiators or the rods up, and then when the water heats up in here from the radiators from after the coal's been burning, it creates steam. Hence why it's a steam powered ship. And I'm gonna have to grab a water bucket. I'll probably just have to do it quickly before right, water bucket. Just gonna have to waterlog. Let's fill this in. And then obviously once that's waterlogged, you're gonna just fill that in. Just let the water disappear for a second. And obviously when that's done, you're gonna get campfires. Really, the water shouldn't be dripping through whole blocks like this. There should only be doing that by slabs, but I'm gonna put the campfires in middle of it. Fill it up. And then you're just gonna cover this face up. Alright, now when you've got that, we're gonna go build the face. So let me just go quickly take a look at this face. Just my phone up. Let's just get my phone. Feel free to pause the video so you know what it looks like. So when you've got that down, we're gonna go build the faces now. So put this water away for a second. So I have one hole there, one block gap, well, one block here, up one in the left, one in the middle. Have some sort of look like this. Then I'm gonna have two buttons here with tripwire hook above them. Then redstone torches, and then above these you're gonna place our tough stairs. And when we've got that, we're gonna place two tripwire hooks above the redstone torches, and then I have 3 levers, 1, 2, 3. When you've got the levers, the iron trapdoors will be put at the bottom. These are like the dampers. Well, hang on, that should be this way. Right, and then put 3 buttons here, and at the top put the rest in the buttons, and then after that we're gonna grab our item frame. And then in that item frame, I'm gonna put a compass. This is just acting as like a pressure gauge. I didn't need to break that. Put the compass here, and When you're done, you should have something that should look like this on the face anyway. Then on the inside, we're gonna have polished tufts. So 1, 2, 3. Sorry, we're gonna have it on the not there. We're gonna have it here. Have it here. 3. 1, 2, 3. These are just acting as the standoffs for the boiler. Yeah. Now we've got that, we're gonna put polished buff slabs on the corners, on the top, like we did at the bottom. We did at the bottom here. Of the polished tough stairs. Or slabs, sorry, not stairs. I'm not saying stairs for. Polished tough slabs. And then in the middle of those, we're obviously gonna have two instead of obviously having like the pattern be the same. We're gonna have 2 at the top like this. You just bear with me, guys, for a minute. I need to go and check. Sorry, guys. That's slightly wrong. So obviously it's 2 in the middle. So I was right. It has to be like this. There. That's what it should be like. And then obviously on top we're just gonna have the carpet. And then, well, obviously now that's done that, we are just gonna repeat that on the other 2 boilers. But what I'm gonna do a jump cut, so then when we come back, all the other 2 boilers will be done. So I will see you guys in a second. Alright, we're back now, guys. Okay, so now that we've got our face, the small boilers done, on the face that's flat, you just want to fill them completely with buttons. When you've done that, I'm going to leave a 3 block gap between them all, and then we're going to do a 3 by 11. So 1, 2, 3, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I'm going to do that. Do the same for the other ones, but instead of but it's going to be the same block gap as the other one. So it's a 5 block gap. And then do the same. Should have a 2 block gap at the end. And then do one more, the other one. 5 block gap as well. Alright, now that we've done that, we're gonna go build the faces. We'll start here for the first one. We're gonna go. We're obviously gonna have our slabs at each end. So. And then, when we've done that, we're going to build one on top, and then I have there. We're gonna have 3 up, 1, 2, 3, and a stair, and then we're gonna have 1, and then we're gonna have up, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. Then diagonally, stair, go down 3, 1 stair block here, and then 1 block here. Oops, didn't mean to put that on the inside. Build up 3, then 1 in. There we go. Then on top, we're gonna have slab. And then the polished tough stairs should look like this. Then we're gonna fill this face in. I'm gonna do the same on the other side, so we can pretty much just mirror image this. Slab and block, no slab, block, there, down 3, 1, 2, 3, there, block. And then when we've got that, we're going to fill that other face in. Just a blank face at the minute. We'll build the face short minute. Right, then we're gonna, when we've done that, for the face on both sides, because this is a double end boiler, not a single, we're gonna have, just grab it, 3 polished black stone buttons at the bottom, 2 tripwire hooks, another polished black stone button, then both 1 hole here, 1 hole on top of that button, and the same on the other. Then we're gonna have the lever on top instead of underneath, because these are they're smaller boys. Then I'm gonna have where I put torch above the lever. Then from the lever we're gonna have 2 pressure dials or compasses in the item frames. And then in them we're gonna have, where is it? I'll have to search it. I have some iron bars. And then on those iron bars, we're going to put our trapdoor. So like this would shut like this. And then when you got that, the rest we're just going to fill in with buttons. I don't believe these 2 had buttons, but we'll just leave them blank. And then the rest we'll just fill with buttons. Like so. And then we're going to do the same on the Other side. So bars. Then 3 rows. Well, not 3 rows of anything, but 3 back buttons. Yeah. And our levers. And a redstone torch. 2 tripwire hooks. 2 got some iron trap doors. Then we have 2 compasses and item frames. And then the rest we're just gonna fill with the buttons. I don't know if those 2 ones underneath the item frames with the compasses in has anything in them, but we're just gonna leave those blank. And that's the faces. Now, let me just go back and see what we've got for the side profile of the boiler. So we've got just there. Let's see, block. Let me just go take a picture of this. You guys can pause and do the same if you need be. You don't need to worry about what's on top, because that's not what we're going to be doing yet. We're going to be doing that in I believe we'll be doing in part 3, part 4, one of the 2. We're not doing the uptakes just yet. Okay. Now we're gonna fill in the boiler on the side. Just grab these blocks. So have some there. 3 there. Okay, and then do the same here. Have same here. Obviously, you need to build the rest of the wall up. Like, do it like this. And then we got that. Fourth wall here. Fourth wall there. And then we're gonna have one smack bang in the middle with some stairs, I believe, on the underside here. And then we're gonna have some oops, not that. Have some stair here. And then the rest is just gonna be filled in for now. So we'll just do that. Ignore the slabs now. Well, the slabs and the stairs. now that we've done that, the rest I believe will be filled in with carpet, but I need to go and check. Just the first row. And then that's a slab. Some stairs on. So these will have stair on like so. And then these are gonna have carpet. Do the same on the opposite side. Gonna be a bit of a tight squeeze. But we'd have to copy what we just did on this side. Replicate on the other side. Of stair. And then wall. Or a wall. We can have stairs underneath. And we're gonna have stairs up with some wool stairs on top. Obviously, guys, what I'm gonna do, just so we know, we're gonna mark out here in the middle with upside down walked stairs, because these are gonna be where the upticks are gonna start. We're gonna put two of those warped stairs on both sides. Just go check. Yep, that's ready. That's blank because this isn't the full boiler. The full proper boiler of this one is in the marking out ship, which is next to me. Well, next to this ship, the tutorial one. And then all we gotta do is just do more or less the same thing as I did for the smaller ones, but in the big ones. That's the difference. We just grab our campfires. And we're gonna go fill this in. And we're gonna go fill this in, top half in. Okay, and we go grab our lightning rod. Fill in the top. Oh, well, whereabouts where I'm placing them, basically we're just gonna do exactly the same all the way along. But I obviously have to leave a strip just so I can get out. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna place it on the opposite side and crouch, so then we can move around. Getting a bit tight. And then we'll fill this in with water, waterlog them. Put it in. Right, so put it all in, make sure you get it all. And then I'll fill in the last of the lightning rods. I'll obviously have to break holes so I can get out. And then just block yourself back in. Fill it back in once when you've done that. I don't know why that's like that. I'll have to fix that. That is really annoying because it's a stair. It didn't do it on this side though. I'd have to solve that. Fill this in. Yeah, it's because I waterlogged the sides. There we go. And once when you're done it should look like this, but that's without the upticks, and that you just basically want to do exactly the same for the other two boilers. And once again, I am gonna go jump cut, and I'll see you when we are back. Alright guys, we are back after the final jump cut. Once when you're done, you should have something that should look like this. You probably wouldn't, obviously the warped stairs is where the uptakes will start for each of the boilers. And I need to check if where the small ones come in for the uptakes, but it should look like this. Obviously ignore the white, obviously, but you'll have some of that should look like this. We should have we'll make it look like that in part 3 or part 4, one of the two. Should be it. But if you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe and turn on all post notifications for when I upload a brand new video. And I'll see you in part 11.